Okay, so welcome to our new video. In this video, we will be talking about control statement in Python programming. In Python programming, we can achieve control statements, or we can control, or we can say we can achieve branching using three types of approach. First is you write if and then condition colon and then if this statement is true. So this is first kind, in which you just check one condition, and if that condition is true, then a certain code is executed. Second approach is if else approach. In that approach, we can see the syntax of that approach. We write if, then condition, then colon, then if this condition is true, then this block of code, else this block of code. Means if the condition is true, then these lines are executed. If this condition is false, then else block statements should be executed. So the third and last is if, elif and else, like else if in C++ or Java. So how we achieve it? First we write if, then first condition, if it is true, this code should be executed. elif, second condition, and if this condition is true, this code needs to be executed. And we can give n number of conditions using elif, and if no condition meets, then finally else should be executed. So it looks scary, but let's see, it is very easy. We can achieve it. For example, if I am creating a variable, for example with name check, and I store true in it, and I say if check, or if check equal to true, you should print check is true. So if I execute this code, you can see, because we know in check we have true, so means if this condition is true, and then this condition is this block of code is executed. I can write multiple statements. For example, welcome to Python, and because this is the block of if, then all statements that are within this block should be executed. But what if the value of check is false? So you can see nothing is printed, because if check, so this condition is now false, and nothing is printed. We can achieve it in different ways. For example, this time I want to say I have a variable x, and I have stored 2 in it, and I want to check if the value of x is greater than 1. And you can see we know that the value of x is greater than 1 because we have stored 2 by ourselves. So this condition is true now. So these lines must be executed now. Now you can see, because this condition is true. What if I check this condition, if x is less than 1? Because we know the value of x is 2, so it cannot be less than 1, so nothing will be printed. So this is the syntax for this is a program, or you can say example for if. But what about if else? Now I want to see that if x is less than 1, then this block should be executed. Otherwise we need to print x value is greater than 1, and we can write the value of x, right? So let's run it. Because you know the value of x is greater than 1, so this condition is false, so this code is skipped and else part is run. So the value of x is less than 1, sorry, not greater than 1, less than 1. So you can see the value of less than 1 is printed. In this way we can use if and else statement. So if the condition is true, this block should be executed. If condition is false, then this block should be executed. This is how we can achieve branching through if else. In other category of branching is our control statement is using multiple conditions. So for example, I have a student whose percentage I am going to take input on runtime. Maybe we can write float here, because percentage can be in point value as well. So for example, if I say enter your percentage, right? And after that I want to check if the percentage is greater than or equal to 80. That means if a person got percentage greater than 80, then his or her grade must be A plus, for example, A plus. Now else if the student got percentage greater than or equal to 70, then grade needs to be maybe A, for example. And I want to put another condition, else if percentage is greater than or equal to 60, then the grade must be B. And if all these conditions are false, then student grade must be fail, for example. Now once the student the percentage is passed through these number of statements, then we finally print the grade. For example, you are the student, your grade calculated is, and that is your grade. I want to use F string, right? So let's run this code and see if it is working. So it's asking for percentage. I want to give 90%. Because 90 is greater than 80, so this condition meets and this code run. You see that all the next lines are skipped, right? It's not fully, it's fail. Okay, so we want to run it again and check if we give percentage 40. 40 is less than 60, so neither it's greater than 80, neither it's greater than 70, neither it's greater than 60. So else part should be executed, and the grade now equals to fail, so your calculated grade is fail. So in this way you can achieve branching, or you can use control statements in Python. I am stopping it now.